Hello and welcome. This is Japan, and this is actually the second time I'm gonna be doing this tier list. I did this, God, it's been like 3 or 4 months ago. It feels like now, the going through the Marigold roster and ranking them in, I don't know, excitement, skill, everything that you could think of. Because, yeah, I really like this promotion. I've watched pretty much every piece of content that they've had on Wrestling Universe, either the almost like pay-per-view type events to or like premium live events type to just like the weekly shows that they put up on there, and I keep pretty good track of most of it and watched a lot of matches from each one of these women. So I figured let's update it, because like when I did it last time, it was just coming after like the first couple events, and a lot of, I guess, a lot has changed. I'm gonna be honest, we have the names here, but I'm gonna be probably not going to be able to pronounce half of these names. I'm still very bad with the pronunciation, so I apologize completely. So we're going to jump right into it. Normally on these tier lists, I try to keep it even, but on these ones, we're just going to rank them. But no ill will to people that are on the bottom. It's just that they still have a ways to go. And I mean, I think they would probably even say the same thing, because, the promotion is definitely based off of, skill, with having like certain people in the championship role. And yeah, so now done with the rambling. Let's start right over. I think her name is Kukui. Koi? I've heard it one time and I'm like, okay, got it in my brain. And then, no, I don't. I think overall, solid wrestler. I'm going to put her in B. She goes out there and does amazing work. I would only put her in B because like I feel like I still need to see more and more, and she's definitely up towards that top. I think trending. I think I last time I had her pretty low, and she's just keeps getting better and better. Bozilla is an absolute beast. I'll put her in A. She obviously is out there. She's kind of like that mega heel monster character, and she has some pretty solid matches. I really hope I really want her to be developed into more of that monster, and I think that would work out pretty good. Um, I'm not as much of a fan of her. I don't think she's a bad wrestler. I don't know. I just feel like some of her matches aren't as good. But I feel like the thing is like, okay, you go from S. S is like, okay, this is gonna be a promotion mainstay. A can be up there. B, great wrestler, doing great things. C is like they're still in there doing stuff and all that. And D is just like, well, they're starting out, because there's a lot of people that are also still trainees and they don't get a weekly to weekly match. Um, Goto, I think Goto's pretty solid. I'll put her next to. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to think of which match. There was one match that I remember that she did really good in, but I can't remember who it was against. Next up, we have Julia. Obviously, it's Julia. I mean, just S tier. She's on her way to WWE. She has just the one recent match, which I haven't watched because I'm waiting to watch it with a friend. And then she's going to have the gauntlet match on the 25th, which will be in 5 days. And she'll be out and probably at No Mercy, I'm assuming, even if it's just a post credit scene type thing. Kazuna, uh, again, solid wrestler. Put her in B. I think it's definitely higher than when she was. Komomo is starting out. I'm gonna put her in C. She's still like getting some good matches. She's kind of just kind of like the one that either is in a tag team or in like a triple threat. Like she's kind of just she gets some good solid screen time, but she still needs to put some more work into it. Mei Sakura, done good. I'll put her in A. I've liked a lot of what she's doing. Mika Ono is one of my favorites. I'm gonna put her in S. Murray, she's had some really solid and great matches and great spots. I'm gonna also put her in S tier. I meant to say I'm gonna put her in S. I put S and A. Well, because when you think about it, when you think of grading systems, I always think of like A being the best. So when I do tier lists, sometimes it just goes out the window. Misa, another solid, great wrestler. I still remember her match with I think it was Miko Ono, like in the, I want to say second or third promotional like thing that they did. It might have even been the Summer Dream match, but damn, it was a good match. Grace, she's still starting. I'll put her in C. Uh, she's getting some good spots and she has some good moves, but she's still got a little ways to go. I'm not gonna be able to say her name, but solid wrestler. Um, I would only say with her is that she's great for her age. I think she's just a little older with a lot of the women that are in this promotion. Like she still can't go pound to pound for, like, she knows all her techniques and all that, but she just doesn't seem to be at the same speed as everybody else. Um, Another solid wrestler. Shizuki, really good. S tier. Have you seen some of her matches? Amazing. That's why I mean, um, Ono and Shizuki with having titles just like automatically you could see why because they're just so good. Reese Cito. She's definitely getting a lot more screen time and been pretty good, solid. I think she was in D last time, so she's moving up on the rankings for me. We just need to see more of her, more consistent. Saray, obviously the champion, done great work. Been injured off and on lately, but she's still putting in that work. Utami, just super solid. That match with Io Sky still will be ingrained in my brain for as being one of the best matches the entire year. Victoria. Okay, so Victoria is like one of those that just came out. Like she's probably like at the very, very bottom. That's not like the trainees. Which I'm gonna be honest, we're gonna dump all the trainees in there because we don't really get to see them that often. I think they're more of like just enhancement talent, but they're getting there. You know, they're gonna take the time and get in there. But Victoria kind of started like that. Just seemed like she was kind of there to fill in spots. But I honestly would put her in B right now, and she's trending up and up and up. Every time I see a match from her, it gets better and better and better. So I wouldn't be surprised if she becomes the mainstay in the corporation or the promotion. And then we'll put Zeta Steel. See, she's still solid. Both her and Michaela Grace, when they work as a tag team, I think it works really nicely. When they're separate, they just they're there. They got some good moves. They're definitely competent to be in the ring, but they don't really excite me to be like that's the match I want to look at. But yeah, here's my ratings. I have the other one that I did a couple months ago that you should check out also. And if you like Marigold, this is a good spot for it. I'm trying to do more and more content in general on my wrestling channel, but Marigold is definitely the niche thing that I like to put in there because everybody loves WWE and people love AEW, you know, even people with TNA, but when you get some of the smaller promotions, they don't get as much love, and this one definitely should. So you need to check it out for sure. They have some free videos on Wrestle Universe, and I guarantee you can find some on YouTube for some matches. And if you really enjoy it, they have the Wrestle Universe app, and I think it's like $10 a month, and I have it. It's pretty much the only thing that I have as a my own, you know, like I guess what we call it, subscription thing. So it's definitely worth it. And until next time, it's been Japan. Bye, guys.